Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper, episode 55. Before we get into this episode, I did just upload the first episode of my Women's World Cup Goalkeeper series. If you'd like to check that out, I will leave a link for that. Also, if you do enjoy this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. It really does help my channel. Subscribe if you're new and turn notifications on so you do not miss a thing. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's go.
The first match of today is against RCD Espanyol, who I believe are like mid-table teams, so it should be an easy enough game for us, but you never know in La Liga, every team can cause an upset. But starting off, we are the first ones on attack, 3 minutes in, Verratti on the ball, holding up, 1-2s, De Jong involved as well. Verratti back to Cali, who finds the bottom corner. How has he snuck that one in? The goalkeeper was absolutely sleeping early on in this game, but the passing was pretty decent to be fair. We were just pinging it around the box, no one could close down the players, and Cali takes a weird shot, to be honest. I think it's more of a hit and hope shot from Cali. Maybe he's fed up with the passing, just hits it low, and the goalkeeper should be saving it. There's no two ways about it. Into the 24th minute, and old Ronald down the right wing just wanders into the box. No one near him. Passes to Pedro. 1-2. He's back to near post, and he sneaks it in again. 25th minute, we are 2-0 up, and Pedro just powers it at the near post. That kid in the background is absolutely distraught there, hands on the head. How are you going to give Ronald that time and space? And Pedro as well. The left back can't come across and leaves a gap in the middle, but the goalkeeper, he's had an absolute nightmare again. He's looking straight at him. He can't get his hands up quick enough.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
If that type of shot is all that Espanyol can give us, we're going to have the easiest game of our career. But we're back on attack, 31 minutes, pass across, it's Pedro once again, and it is 3-0. We have just been so dominant. Espanyol have done nothing this first half. Pedro with his brace, and it's too easy. Look at the space all our strikers have in that penalty spot. Cali is just there, open wide, and then Pedro comes across, gets the ball drilled to his feet, takes a lovely little touch out away from him, hits it across the goalkeeper who's moving one way, can't quite get back across his goal. 3-0 up, 35th minute now as Pedro again tries hitting it, defender gets the block in, but again they're dilly-dallying in the box, falls to Cali, there's Torres and De Jong, but the goalkeeper gets his first save of the game. 2 minutes before half time now, it's Ronald who gets a little bit lucky with 2 deflected passes. Pedri back on it to Verratti in the box, pass it across to Cali who gets his second of the game. 4-0, literally at the end of the first half. We got very fortunate, and I have to say that because Ronald passes twice, deflected twice, and it falls perfectly to Pedro, who finds Verratti, who's got acres of space, chips it across the 6-yard box. Cali is there just to hit it on the volley. He's never going to miss from there unless he scoops it over the bar completely, but he's on pretty good form as of late. And there we go, first half is done and dusted. Espanyol need to buck their ideas up because they have been so poor, unbelievably poor actually, but 51 minutes, we're the first ones on the attack in the second half. Cali holds onto the ball very nicely, no one putting under pressure, and it's Torres with the strike at the near post. Keeper makes a decent save, they have to give him credit when it is due. Now again, it's Cali at the near post, and his credit is all gone now because as an absolutely poor attempt at making a save at the near post, he concedes once again. That is Cali's hat-trick as well. It's just way too easy for us in the box. It's Hernandez, no one marking him, and a little 1-2 again, hits it well with power, but the goalkeeper pretty much should be saving it. He does rise quite a lot, but he's at the near post, just flails a hand at it, and he's nowhere near it. 57th minute again, Pedro passes to Cali, who's in the box once again. What can he do? He passes it across, no, he hits it at the near post. This time the keeper gets his credit back because he makes the save. Finally they get a shot at target, and I'm there at my near post, showing him how it's done. We're at a corner, falls out to Verratti. Upamecano finds Torres with a beautiful pass, makes it 6 with 10 minutes left of this game. It's actually Hernandez who is the finisher there, but look at the pass from Upamecano. You don't expect it. There's just a perfect corridor of space straight to Hernandez, who hits it on his weaker foot. I believe he's left-footed, hits it with his righty there. It's a great finish from the left back. Goalkeeper again, just nowhere to be seen, and finally the referee ends their misery. 6-0 is the final score, 7.1 rating for myself. Their goalkeeper somehow gets a 6.1, make that make sense. Moving on to our second game of today's episode, which is against Sevilla away from home, and Sevilla I think are in the top half of the table, so it should be a closer game, but we'll find out here. They're the first ones with the kickoff, the dilly-dally in the midfield, and we snatch the ball back. Now we're on the counter-attack quite early on. It's Torres in all this space, charges into the box, but the keeper comes out quickly and makes a fantastic save. 7th minute now, and Cali to De Jong, who finds Verratti's darting right into the box, Trevellas it at the near post, and again this keeper is on top form early on. Sevilla's first chance comes late on in the first half. Upamecano with the block, but it falls nicely out to their left midfield. But look at the players in space in the middle. Januzaj gets found at the near post. Nani? What can I say? We get the statue animation glitch, you know, where the goalkeeper doesn't move at all. I move a little bit too early and it just doesn't move at all. And Januzaj just finds that near post and I'm just staring at it, just watching it fly into the back of the net. It's so frustrating. You can see my character is moving, but he waits until the players hit the ball. Januzaj, the ball's flying straight past me, then I move, and it's such a poor goal to concede. It's the most frustrating goal to concede. Just before the end of the half, though, we do get an opportunity. Cali hits it across the goalkeeper and brings it back all level. And like I said at the beginning, Cali has just been an unbelievable form. When we first signed him, I was a bit apprehensive because he was not performing of the Barcelona standard, but now, later on in the season, he's just turned up to a different level. Such a good finish on his left foot, top bins, keeper no chance, and that's going to be it for the first half. You can see a 1-1. They had one shot at target, or two maybe, but not enough to concede a stupid goal like we did. But either way, we're back into this game and into the second half. Kelly's on the ball, who finds De Jong at the near post, off the crossbar though. Unfortunate. Pedro now to Longley, 1-2 to find Kelly, another 1-2 at the near post, puts us into the lead 2-1. Pedro as well, you have to give him credit because again, we lost Silva, but Pedro's just filled that gap in absolutely beautifully, and down his right side of the field, just 1-2 with Longley. I don't know why he's all the way up the field there. I think he's playing right back this game. 1-2 with Cali as well, just opens up the space, hits it first time, goalkeeper can't get across his near post, and we're in the lead for the first time in this match. Cali here tries a spectacular, but the goalkeeper is there to match it with a decent enough save. Now as Torres in the box, holds up the play a little bit too long for my liking, but does find De Jong, a little flick to Cali, and the keeper makes another save at his near post. It's nice to see Torres getting involved with the play. He's been a little bit quiet these last few games, but he's in the box again to the byline, passes it across to Cali, who gets another goal. 85th minute, makes it 3. He gets 2 on the day, but it all comes from Torres, who just wonders that centre back or defender just runs off the pitch for some reason, and Cali is just wide open, hits it first time, lasers into that top corner, keeper at full stretch, nowhere near it, and then I get subbed off because I conceded a stupid goal. You can see I made 2 saves. No, I didn't. I made no saves apparently. 5.1 rating, and we do go on to win the match. 10 shots from us, only 2 from them, but it did get the goal obviously, but 3-1 is the final score. Now on to the next match, which is against RCD in Mallorca. I actually don't know what RCD means. If you do know, let me know, because it'd be interesting to find out. But they're the first ones on the attack. 4th minute in, whips it across on the volley, straight at me, but I'm forced to save and gather up the rebound. It was a very good strike, and lucky for me it's straight at me. Now they have an overtop through ball. 14th minute, I'm stuck in no man's land, but he hits it early and I cover the near post beautifully. 26th minute, we finally get a chance into this game. Hernandez, left side of the pitch, whips it across to Verratti, who tries spectacular, but the defender does block it. Now we have a free kick. Pedro just over the crossbar, bounce on top of the net. Unfortunate. Last chance comes from Mallorca, hits it near post, but I read him, I looked at him in the eyes, knew exactly what he's going to do, get 2 strong hands to it. First half done and dusted, all tied up 0-0. Been a very poor game from us. We've had one opportunity, which wasn't a great one to be fair. Into the second half, Mallorca get the first attempt, which is a decent strike, but a good strong hand for myself. And again, that's Danilo, one-on-one with me, hits it across, but look at that for a save. That is absolutely ridiculous. He hits it well, but I have quick reactions, get a fingertip to it and push it wide, just trickles past the post. From that corner, they whip it in. I try coming out to collect it, miss it complete off the crossbar from Verratti, and they get the rebound and make it 1-0. That is just a bunch of errors from all of us involved. Normally I'd just come out and gather the ball easy as you like, but this time I was a little bit slow off my line. The attacker gets there first. Verratti makes a decent block on the line, you can see, whips it in, I'm nowhere near it, and he comes Verratti's head onto the crossbar / post, and he gets the rebound on the head. Verratti doesn't get up quick enough. That's the only thing I can say about that. Maybe he should have blocked it a second time, but he's so small, I don't even know why he's on the line. But either way, they do get a goal, and it's a very poor defensive performance from ourselves. We need to get back in this game, though. We're still on the invincible season. I want to win every game if I can, and we do get back into it. It's Torres and the goalkeeper. What is he doing? He kind of lets it go in. Maybe we've bribed him. You never know in this day and age with this Barcelona team. But I think it's Verratti here. Finds De Jong, little back heel, and straight to Torres, who hits it well. But like I said, goalkeeper just kind of gives up on it. He's watching it the whole way. No one's blocking him and doesn't get his hands up quick enough. 65th minute now. Mallorca do get another opportunity to try to take a long ranger. A bit of a mare shot. Easy enough for me to gather. 71 minutes. It's Torres who finds Pedro, one of the keeper. This time the keeper does make the save. It was straight at him, so easy enough. Mallorca now takes a long ranger again. That's a bit of an acrobatic save from myself. I don't do it too often, but every now and then I have the little one for the camera moments, you know, hits it well. I think I'm covering it all the time, but look at that, a little bit acrobatic, showing I've got some athleticism in me. 82nd minute, tries an acre space in the box at the near post, but the keeper makes a decent save. Now we have Longley wandering into the box for some reason. Our right back plays it across to Pedro, that just skims the post, and that is all she wrote for this match. All level 1-1, 7.4 rating for myself. Okay, obviously I let in a poor goal. Their goalkeeper with a 6.6. Now on to the final game of the episode. It's an El Clasico, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. This time we are at home. It's always going to be a good game with both these teams involved. We get a free kick, 5th minute. Pedro tries a long ranger.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I'm not quite sure why he tried to score from that far away, but you never know. It could have gone in. Now it's Cali at the near post. He finds the near post, actually. I was thinking nothing of it. Right-footed at the near post against Courtois. You kind of expect Courtois to save it. He's a massive goalkeeper. The through ball is beautiful. You can see Cali stopped his run, ran back a little bit to make it sure, not sure why I turned Italian there, make sure that he was onside and just rifles it at the near post. Courtois isn't good enough apparently. Real Madrid get their first opportunity, long range, but look at that for a strong hand for myself. Keep that ball nice and far away from my goal. Cali tries a long ranger. Courtois is matching that one all day long. Coming to the end of the first half, and Real Madrid put a passing move together. It's Vinicius, but he hits it straight over the crossbar. No problem at all. I believe he's right-footed as well, right? It's a good passing move, but he hits it early, and I have it covered straight over the crossbar. Last 2 minutes of the first half, and Pedro jumps over that pass. It finds Torres, who's in acres of space. Defenders charging back. He takes his time though, lets the defenders get back. One of the keeper at the near post, and what is he doing though? He should have just ran into the box, but he took his time too much composure, and he doesn't manage to score. Into the second half, 50th minute, Hernandez plays it across to Torres again to Pedro. Good block, and it's a fantastic save actually. Varane gets a little knock onto this ball, bounces, and look at the hands from Courtois. That is a ridiculous save. 57th minute, and Real Madrid break through the defensive line, pass it across. I'm in no man's land. I've just stood there and I let a terrible goal in. It's Kamada who finishes it off, but I kind of like forget how to move. There is this all on me because I should have come out quick enough. You can see I close down the angle a little bit, then I just stand still, don't move back across, and it's an open goal. I take out Longley for good measure as well. He just gets there first before both of us and just taps it into an open net straight down the middle. It's such a poor goal to concede. 80th minute now, and Rafinha chooses to pass in such a good position. Hernandez gets it, but he loses it as well. Rafinha hasn't played too many matches. You can see why. Now into 86th minute, and that is actually why he should be starting matches. What a goal! I'm talking smack about him. He unleashes the beast there. Absolute pile driver into that top corner. I feel like Courtois should be saving it though. Maybe got caught off guard a little bit. You can see he hits it so well. He literally doesn't play very many matches at all. The ball's bouncing, I believe, but it is straight at Courtois. Not even top corner. He should be saving it, but it does move a little bit. Maybe that's why, but either way, I do go on to get subbed off, obviously, because I conceded a goal, and we all know why. 3 shots against, 1 save, 6 rating, 87 minutes played, and we do go on to win the game. Look how many shots we had, only scoring 2 goals. They had very few opportunities, but you can see I have 19 clean sheets in 33 matches, which is unbelievable. I think this might be more clean sheets I've had in my whole career for this game. But that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. It really does help my channel. Subscribe if you're new, and turn notifications on so you do not miss a thing. And as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.